heard you talk about diversifying your money in regards to qualified plans and non-qualified plans. Went to the internet, looked it up some, and I guess I'm still a little astray. I understand that the employer's 401k counts as a qualified plan, but then I was uncertain, like Roth or like your IRA. Does that count as a qualified? Can you give a little detail on
a qualified plan? Is a retirement plan.
Okay.
That's all you have to think about. It's a retirement plan. So if the government is regulating the plan, which they regulate Roth, they regulate traditional, they regulate 403Bs, they regulate IRAs, 401Ks, all those things. If it's regulated, it's a qualified plan. I saw this coming. And by the way, I'm not real smart. It wasn't because that's not why I saw it. It became very obvious in 2009 when Barack Obama, in August of 2009, went to the Department of Labor and said, I need you to run some numbers on what it would cost the government, what it would really make the government if there was, he didn't use this word, obviously, I'm using this word. If we confiscated everybody's qualified plan and issued them an annuity, an income for the rest of their life annuity, and did away with Social Security and used all of that money to get rid of Social Security and get rid of our debt. They wouldn't get rid of it totally. They would get rid of those that had plans, and that would have saved, so, and there were a number of members in Congress that were thinking about this and considering it. I made the mistake back, that's why I remember it so well, to mentioning it on the air, and I got clobbered. And I kept saying, look, I'm just mentioning this kind of stuff that this guy's talking about, but remember, he wants to get reelected, so there's no chance of him doing it. So here we are. Now we're seeing and watching firsthand Congress changing the rules. The government thinks anything they regulate, they own. That's how the mentality is on Congress. That's what they think. You mean to tell me you think they can't change it? So they can't change the tax code? That's different. Okay. They can change this because it falls in the tax code. They regulate it. They can change it. They can do whatever they want with it. And they will if they have to. Sure enough, this year, we got to change. So, and it impacted Roth IRAs. It impacted traditional IRAs. So all I'm trying to say, I do care, but at the same time, everybody's going to do what they think is right, and they're going to either believe me or they're not going to believe. That's fine. I don't care. It's irrelevant. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't be obsessed, which we are. The American people are obsessed with taxes. And in order to save paying a little taxes, we are putting at risk our entire wealth. Because I'm not going to do that. You mean that when I sell a stock and I make $50,000, I got to pay 15% tax? You just made $50,000. You're complaining over a 15% capital gains tax. Wouldn't it be better to have all that money, or do you want to let Uncle Sam take? Really, the vast majority of people have all of their wealth in qualified money. All of their wealth, over $17 trillion, all of their wealth in qualified money. And they have $600 in their savings account. It's ridiculous. So my premise has been, please, people, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you to rethink it. Have an IRA, you should have one. Have a Roth IRA, you should have one. But don't keep trying to figure out how you can have more. Oh, and I'm going to get my wife one, and maybe I'll put one in my kids' names, and I'm going to try to max out my one at work. And they're trying to come up with ways to do anything they can to save from building wealth that they have total control over. They don't want to do that. They'd rather have all their wealth in money that Uncle Sam can get their grubby hands on, that they just to avoid a little bit of tax. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.